During my career, I've had students jump at me, throw things at me. Another one tore my room up. There's no protection for the teachers. And I went through a lot to be a better teacher.
We are losing this treasure right here. If she's not returning to teaching, I'm not giving up on you. Inspire, motivate, educate, and encourage. All principles that teachers strive to accomplish when it comes to bettering the future of their students. And let me tell you, they do not enter that classroom for the money. They do it because they have a passion for helping and mentoring children. But now some educators from across the country are fleeing their classrooms in record numbers. Why? Because too many claim it is becoming a war zone where they are sitting ducks and the targets of disrespect ranging from verbal abuse to being violently beaten by their own students. Tonight, you will hear from the teachers on the front lines and learn what they claim is a surge in student aggression and misconduct towards teachers. Now, these dedicated professionals who entered the field because they cared. They wanted to make a difference and help mold our leaders of tomorrow. My first guest, Cheryl, says she came out of retirement because she loved teaching. But that all changed after a student left her battered and bruised. Take a look at this.
I've been a teacher 33 years. That day, it was kind of quiet day. You never think that something like that would happen. She was so mad. She kept hitting me. Nobody came to help me. I just wanted to get away. During my career, I've had students jump at me, throw things at me. Another one tore my room up. Another one pushed me. There's no protection for the teachers. I do not feel safe. It's an epidemic. All of the teachers are saying the students, they want to fight. I don't feel like I can go back into that setting. Nobody helped me, not even once. Not once. And I just felt like, was I such a terrible person that nobody would help me?
Let's talk about this because you think this was a one-time situation of you being attacked like that, but you believe that this is kind of epidemic proportions among children.
Oh, I'm sorry, but absolutely. It is epidemic. It is across the nation. It's not just happening in my school. It's happening across the nation because I have friends who teach in other places, and we have conversations, and they are saying it's happening all over.
You've had students throw things at you when you were up at the whiteboard?
Yes, throw things at me. Another student punched the glass in my door. Like, I asked him to step outside my door, and I would be with him. He stepped outside the door, but while he was there, he punched right through the glass in my door.
You've had them call you names?
All day long. I mean, just anything. So much disrespect, so much rudeness that we have to take. And we shouldn't have to, because teachers are not valued. They don't seem to be to me. And all we wanted to do is teach.
You've heard of me before today.
Yes.
So you know how I feel about teachers.
Yes. I'm so glad to be on your show.
Well, I'm so glad for you to be on my show. I wish it was for some other reason.
Me too, but it's just the way it is.
Well, it is. And if somebody is being this way with you, I find that hard to wrap my head around. Can you imagine anybody being that way with her? But I really do think that teachers are way undervalued
Undervalued?
in our society. I really do. I think you're not paid enough. I think
Not
you're
hardly. We're not paid anywhere near. Now, let me just say this. Can I say this? You
Yes, ma'am.
couldn't have you couldn't have any profession without first a teacher. Well, teaching, it starts at home first, but then you go to school and your teachers train you, and you spill, the children spend more of their waking hours away from home. So it's like my classroom is my home.
Oh, preach on, sister.
And
I
you
hear
come
you.
in here, and I treat you just like you're a child of mine.
Yes.
I take care of you. I'm not gonna let you do anything you shouldn't be doing. I'm gonna say something. That's why they call me Miss Rogers, because you're always saying something. Yes, I am. So you better not do it while I'm looking.
What we value most in life are our children, and we turn them over to teachers 40% of our waking hours. That's where they go to have their minds shaped, and
Yes.
that's where they learn to go to the next level in life and have, be able to read and communicate
Yes.
and get consequential knowledge so they can take care of themselves in the world. And I have never met a teacher that didn't get in their own pocket to get resources for class.
I make sure they have, so under my desk, I have a little tin. It's filled with Zuzus and Wham Whams is what I call them. But it's breakfast bars, it's chips, nothing junky, because I'm nutritious. And so nothing junky, but a breakfast bar, plain chips, not those hot things oh my God. So I don't have anything like that.
Yeah.
And then in my classroom, when you come in, there's a table with lotion, Kleenex, little things for the girls, to get their hair together, because you don't want them to be teased and stuff. So you try to have things that would make them feel better being in school, because then they'll pay more attention to you if they're not concerned about how they look and things like that.
And how do you feel when one of them masters something and overcomes something that they weren't able to do before?
Oh, it's like the light comes on. It's like, you got it. I don't care when you got it, as long as you get it.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
And let me tell you a second tragedy in this is she's not returning to teaching because she's just too nervous and too traumatized to do it. We are losing this treasure right here from the teaching profession because of what has been allowed to happen to her.
I want to teach. I got a lot of training to teach, and I went through a lot to be a better teacher.
I know you did, and I know you worked hard to get there.
I did.
Well, it's a tragedy if we lose you. It's a tragedy. Just think of the children that won't be exposed to her. And I'm not giving up on you. We're going to talk about that some more.